Hello everyone, welcome back to How to Train Your Gavin. If you are watching the live premiere of Play Your TBR Right June edition, shout out in the live chat. I want to know who's here. I want to know who's present. If you're just lurking, make yourself known. I love premiering these videos now so that when you guys shout higher or lower or swap in the live chat, it's usually really fun to follow along. So please do play along if you are watching this live. No worries if you're watching this on catch up. No worries at all. Just leave a comment down below. Let me know how you do because I would love to see how you perform too, because surely I'm not the only person on this planet who is shit at this game. Usually I spend all day psyching myself up for this, but I just decided to do this like half an hour ago. Because like the High School Musical song said, it's either now or tomorrow. So I chose now. So if you are new to this game, I do not want to go through all of the rules like I always do. I want to leave the rules in the description box because I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself a lot now. But the only thing you need to know is that I get 1 life during the entire game. I also get 1 swap per round. And the other thing you have to know is that I tally up my wins and losses. And when I get to 20 wins, I get to wipe the slate clean and read anything I want. But if I get to 20 losses first, then I have to play the punishment pyramid. So the tally so far is 5 losses and 4 wins. So we do not want to get to the 20 losses because I do not fancy playing the punishment pyramid again. Let's start off with readathons then first. We have Whatever You Want-a-thon hosted by Maggie. Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. Maggie? I don't even know a Maggie. Sorry, Maddie. This is a readathon where you essentially read whatever you want. There are teams and I, along with Jade from JD Reads, are the middle grade Monarchs. And obviously it's all to do with middle grade. So yes, we are running the middle grade Monarchs in June and I am so super excited for it. It's going to be so chill, so relaxed. So if you do not want a stressful month, then join the middle grade Monarchs. It's going to be magical. It's going to be fun. I will leave the announcement video and the FAQ that Maddie has done. You can join the middle grade Monarchs and not read middle grade. What happens is if you read the team genre, you get bonus points. So if you do join mine and Jade's team, then you will get bonus points for reading middle grade, but you don't necessarily have to stick to just middle grade. So hopefully that sways you guys to join us because we're the funnest. There's loads of prompts and challenges and everything as well. So again, I will link everything down in the description box. I'm hoping to try and smush my TBR into the prompts to get those juicy bonus points. But I will also be reading things other than middle grade in June. It just means I won't get the bonus points, but that's fine because I still plan on reading as much middle grade as I possibly can too. Now on to book clubs and buddy reads. The first one, and this will be absolutely perfect for Whateverathon because the more queer books that you read in June, the more points you will get. So this will be perfect for middle grade Monarchs. And that is Me, My Dad and the End of the Rainbow by Benjamin Dean. This one is the middle grade monthly book for June and I've already read it and I am obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. The live show will be on my channel at the end of June. So yes, it's just going to be perfect. You're going to get those sweet bonus points. So what is this book about? Well, it's about Archie and his parents have split up and he doesn't know why they're keeping this big secret from him. So one day a flyer falls out of his dad's pocket and it's a flyer for Pride. And Archie and his friends end up going on an adventure to London to find out what Pride is all about. So yeah, this will be a reread for me and I can't wait actually. Then I will be buddy reading The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James by Ashley Herron Blake. I was going to say by Ashley Herron Blake again there. And I am buddy reading this one with Lexi from Alexandra Roslin. And we're so excited about this as well because, again, queer middle grade. And also because it is like set during the summertime and June is, well, technically summer. Is it though? Hang on. So winter is until February, I think. February, March, April, May is spring. Yes, June is the first month of summer. Okay, I got that right. All I know about this is that I follow Sunny St. James and she gets a new heart and she writes a list of things that she wants to do. I think she ends up falling for a girl called Quinn and there's exploration of identity and sexuality in this fantastic middle grade book. So I'm really excited to read it. And Lexi is the perfect person to buddy read this with. So the last buddy read is Detransition Baby by Tori Peters and I'm buddy reading this one with Victoria from What Victoria Read. So do go check out her channel. She's awesome. I love her. Thank you so much for gifting me this for my birthday as well, Victoria. So this one follows Reese, who is a trans woman, and Amy, who is also a trans woman, and they have this relationship together, and then I think the relationship falls apart. Amy ends up detransitioning and becoming Ames and starts an affair with their boss, and they end up getting pregnant, or Katrina ends up getting pregnant. But Katrina, Ames, and Reese have to start this like unconventional family together. So I'm really excited to read it. It's also longlisted for the Women's Prize for Fiction, as it rightly should be, and I'm so excited. I think that's all of the like book club / buddy reads I need to do in June. I think I've probably forgotten something. Usually happens. Anyway, next, the Patreon rounds. So I do play Your TBR Right live with my patrons every month, and we play 4 rounds. So the first round we played was for the Patreon book club, because we do also have a book club, and we thought it would be fun to try and do a Your TBR Right round where we help pick what we read for our book club. So the choices were, the book that we really wanted to read the most was Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas, and then the book that we didn't want to read as much was Camp by Elsie Rosen. This one has been on my Your TBR Right game, I think. Well, this will be the 3rd appearance now. I just keep losing and I never get a chance to read it. But we actually did end up losing again, so I am going to get a chance to read this now. This one follows Randy, and he goes to this queer camp, and he meets like a really hunky guy there who he like really falls in love with. But this guy barely knows that Randy exists. So Randy ends up reinventing himself so that the following year, during queer camp, they end up, well, I think they might end up falling in love, but I don't know. I absolutely love Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by Elsie Rosen, so I think I'm going to really enjoy this one. Because YA, contemporary, especially queer ones, have been very hit or miss with me, and usually the more hyped ones, I don't get. So I'm got my fingers crossed for this one. And then the second round was Proud of Me by Sarah Hager Holt versus The Girl in the Tower and The Winter of the Witch by Catherine Arden. Well, this was the book that I did not want to read. I mean, I do want to read eventually, but I didn't fancy 2 at once. And this is the book that I really wanted to read because queer middle grade. I do have an LGBTQ plus middle grade book recommendations video that I put this one on because it was one of the ones that I'm really excited to read. And did we win? Did we lose? We actually won. We won this round, and so I am reading Proud of Me. So this one follows Becky and Josh, and they have 2 mums and the same donor dad. Now Becky and Josh, they don't know who their donor dad is. Josh really wants to find out when he comes of age, but Becky, all she cares about is the fact that she has a crush on a girl at school. So I'm really excited to read it. I think this will be perfect for Whateverathon and for all of the queerness in June. So yeah, I am glad we won a round. Then round 3, the book I wanted to read was Malice by Heather Walter, and the book I didn't really want to read was The Lost Ones by Anita Frank. This has been on my TBR for 2 years. This is a proof copy. It came out in August 2019, I think. So it's been on my TBR for a long while. Anyway, we ended up losing, so I am reading The Lost Ones. And this one is like a ghost story, an adult ghost story. It sounds pretty good, but yeah, it sounds so good, I've forgotten everything that's supposed to happen in it. Okay, there's not actually even a summary, it's just got a quote on the back. But I do think it's about a haunted house, so great reading for June. So the last round we played was between All of My Friends Are Rich by Michael Sorayas and Animal Farm by George Orwell. We lost, so I'm reading Animal Farm by George Orwell. I really wanted to win this one because my 1-year anniversary of my very first steamy romance reading vlog is coming up in June, and I really wanted to honour that with a really great, gay, adult, smutty book, and I felt like this one would have been perfect, but we did lose, so I'm reading Animal Farm, and now my patrons want a steamy Animal Farm reading vlog, and I don't know how that's going to work. But anyway, if I read this, I will get to this, because my rule is if I read the book I lose to, then I will be able to read the book that I really wanted to read, as long as I read this one first. So I'll get this one out of the way. It's rather small, never read it before, but it's something about the animals of Manor Farm overthrowing their master. And I feel like I should have read this like years ago. I feel like everyone's read it, but yeah, I just didn't. Anyway, yes, we will get to the proper Your TBR Right game now, and I am super excited because I actually haven't even picked the books that I want to read yet, really. There was another one in my LGBTQ plus middle grade recommendations video, and this one was on my TBR for it, and that is, where is it? The List of Things That Will Not Change by Rebecca Stead. This one follows Bea, and her dad is getting married to a man, and she is going to get a sister-in-law, and she's really excited about that, but obviously her family is changing, so she keeps a list of things that won't change despite the big change of her parents splitting up. This is the book I want to read, so let's pop it on the top there. So let's find out what we are up against in the TBR Bag of Dread. Really? It's not even a 1. It's not just 1 book, it's 3. The Divergent trilogy. So I only ever read the first Divergent, I think, when it was really popular, and I watched the movies. I think I liked the first one. I didn't care less about any of the other ones. So I read the first book and I thought it was okay. Never read the second or third book. So I really don't want to lose this round, because I don't want to add these 3 to my TBR, because these will not help the middle grade Monarchs whatsoever, really. Actually, you know what's really scary about that? Is the fact that the publisher sent me Divergent. I think they're re-releasing the covers for like an anniversary edition. The publisher sent me this a few days ago. I feel like that's a really weird sign. Now a huge part of me is thinking that I'm going to lose. Positive thoughts, positive thoughts. Let's play the first round. It's a bit of a tight squeeze on the top row there. So the first card is, ooh, nice and high, it's a king. And I do want to mention as well that my rule of an ace being the highest and the lowest card, as well as the joker being the highest and the lowest card, still sticks. It still sticks. Okay, so higher or lower than a king? I'm going to say lower. 4, very nice. Very, very nice. I love me a 4, okay. Higher, I'm going to say higher than a 4. It is, oh, please don't make me lose a life right now. Oh, 9. Okay, it's a 9. It is a 9. I can swap. I got 1 swap per game. I might as well. So I'm going to swap the 9. So I'm going to swap the 9 for a... And also, if I get a 9 again, I can just change the card. 5. Okay, we got a 5. That's a bit better. That is a bit better. What should be a really low card, and I could have just went lower before. So I'm going to say higher. I'm going to say higher than a 5. It is a 5. Okay, it's the same. I was going to say lower anyway, so I mean, right, it's the same. And because this is based on a British game show called Play Your Cards Right, that would mean automatic fail, and I would have lost a round. But no, it just means I have to swap, and the card has to be higher than a 5. So, king! Oh my god, yes, yes. Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Excellent. Now let us continue and say lower than a king, bitches. It is a queen. Oh, yes. Oh, if my patrons are watching right now, that is how you do it. So I'm not reading the Divergent trilogy in June, thank fuck. So I'm reading The List of Things That Will Not Change by Rebecca Stead. Okay, the book I really want to read is Harbour Me by Jacqueline Woodson. This one was gifted to me by the incredible Jess from Jessica Nicole Dickerson, and this one is one of her favourite middle grade books, so I've been really wanting to read it. All I know about this is that it follows 6 kids and they tell each other their problems and they have a safe place of doing that. They have a lot of feelings and fears on the world. I heard Jacqueline Woodson is a fantastic writer, so that's the book I really want to read. And then the book that I don't want to read is... oh, shit. Okay, I mean, if I don't read this by the end of the year, it's getting on hold. I've mentioned this in the past in my Unhaul challenge video. Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. Fuck. I didn't unhaul it, did I? Oh, there it is. So yeah, Midnight Sun, Twilight Told from Edward's Perspective. That won't stay on there, so let's just do that. There we go, that works. Okay, let's shuffle the cards and hope for the best. Okay, first card is a 9. Okay, I'm going to say lower than a 9. 7, oh my gosh, thank God. Okay, 7 it is. Oh, I hate that card so much, so I'm going to swap it. I'm going to swap the 7. And I'm going to swap it for a 6. Fuck. Okay, I'm going to say higher than a 6. Higher than a 6 it is. Oh, fuck, I've lost. But I'm going to use my life. I'm going to use my life for this round. Because I really don't want to read Midnight Sun. I really don't want to read it. So, I mean, why the hell do I own it? I mean, maybe I do want to read it deep down somewhere. Why do I own it? Why do I own it? Anyway, have I just gone like really red? I'm not surprised. I'm flustered. Anyway, let us continue this game. So, higher or lower than a 4. I'm going to say higher, but if it's a 3 or a 2, I've lost again. And then I don't have a life anymore. So, I'm saying higher. I'm saying higher. Oh, it's a 10. It is a 10. That could be higher though. It could still be like a king or a queen or a jack. I'm just willing myself to say through that card so I know what it is. I just know what it is. I'm gonna say it is lower. I'm gonna say lower. Oh my god, there's like... oh, I kinda wanna say higher as well. No, I'm gonna say lower. More chance of being lower. Let's just go for it. Let's go lower. Lower than a 10. It is... an 8. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Oh. Whew, I'm so glad I did not waste that life. Yes. Okay, so I get to read Harbour Me by Jacqueline Woodson. Another middle grade, but I don't know if it's queer. I don't know if it has maybe any queer characters in it, but I'll read it and find out. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to get too happy. I don't want to get too happy. Okay, I've got the perfect one, okay? So, The Only Black Girls in Town by Brandy Colbert. This one was gifted to me by Paige, so thank you so much, Paige, for sending me this. I do believe this one has LGBTQ plus themes in it as well, and it follows a young girl who is the only black girl in town, and then a new girl called Edie moves in, and then they both discover some journals, and they're trying to figure out some kind of mystery or something like that. So this will work, again, perfectly for middle grade Monarchs and Whateverathon for, like, all of the queerness. So, yes, brilliant. That is the one I want to read. And then the book from the TBR Bag of Dread is... Oh, wow, that's a big one too. Wuthering Heights by... Is it Charlotte Bronte? Is it by Charlotte Bronte? No, Emily Bronte, okay. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and this is a huge classic. Not really fancying a big classic in June, but you know, I mean... I did want to read more classics this year. It could be worse. It could be worse. I would much rather read The Only Black Girls in Town for Whateverathon. So let us put Wuthering Heights there in hope that I get to win this round as well. Let's aim for 3 wins. Let's aim for 3 wins in this game. I mean, hopefully 4 because there's another round to go after this. But let's hope there is another win. The first card is... Ooh, excellent. It's the highest and the lowest card. It's an ace. So I'm going to just say higher, pretend it's a 1, a jack. Oh, lovely, lovely. That's so high. That is so high. So I'm going to say lower than a jack. It is a 7. Ooh, a bit of a crap card there. We were on a roll too. So let's swap the card because I do get one swap in this round. So let's swap the 7-4. Let's swap the 7-4. A jack. Oh. Yes, let's do another jack. Yes, let's do it. And let's say lower. Let's say lower than a jack. Watch it be a queen or a king. Oh! The fuck? Oh! I should have just stuck and said higher. I should have just stuck and said higher. Sometimes you just gotta play with the cards you're dealt. That's the moral of the story. So it looks like I am reading Wuthering Heights in June, but this will hopefully add to the page count. I won't get the bonus points for being 1 middle grade and 2 LGBTQ plus. Oh, doesn't matter. If I read this in the month, I will be able to get to The Only Black Girls in Town. It's just more incentive for me to read the books I lose to if I have a book that I really want to read, like really want to read and get to on the other side of it. So, I'm sorry. Cannot believe I did that. What next? Oh, there is one that I really want to read. It's not in here. Okay, so the book that I really want to read is Juliet and the Shark by Kieran Millward Hargrave and Tom DeFreston. This is an art copy. It comes out in September. It only came the other day, but I have been begging for it, and I was like, I really want this book. It's a middle grade. It's super short, but it's filled with incredible illustrations by Tom DeFreston. So I really want to read it in June. I don't know if it has any LGBTQ plus representation in it, but all I know is that it's the captivating story of a mother, a daughter, and a light in the darkness. So it just, honestly, it sounds beautiful, and Kieran's last books have been so gorgeously written that I think this is going to be another brilliant one as well. So let us continue on with the book that I don't want to read. Oh, shit! Moby Dick. God, this is a big classic as well. Why couldn't it be a short classic? And then again, I don't have short classics in that bag. 700 pages of this. Moby Dick. Could it be considered a children's classic? I've never read it before. All I can think about when I think of Moby Dick is Matilda. And I don't think that's right. It is Captain Ahab's insane quest to kill a giant white whale that has taken his leg. I never saw the film either. I'm sure there's a film about it too. So, oh my god, please, TBR gods, please. Please. Okay, let's play this round. Oh, God, and we start with another ace? Oh my gosh, yes. You could not write this stuff. I'm saying it's 1 and it's higher. 6. Ooh, God. Ooh, God, do I risk it and swap it like I did the last time and lose? Or do I just stick with it and say higher? Because I feel like part of me is really screaming higher right now. So should I just say higher? Should I just say higher because that's what my gut says? But it's gonna be lower, isn't it? It's gonna be lower. Oh god, I wanna say higher. I wanna say higher than a 6. Oh, I do not want to read... Wow, I've gone so red there. I do not want to read Moby Dick in June. Oh, but look, we got a shark and a whale. Oh my god, yes. Edit and Gav is gonna love me for pointing that out. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say hi. I'm just gonna say yeah. Oh my god, it's a joker! It's a joker, so it's the highest and the lowest. Oh my god. Phew. Okay, so I'm gonna just say higher because jokers are high and low, so it is an 8. Oh god. Oh, it's an 8. It is an 8. Ah, snap. Higher or lower than an 8. Higher or lower than an 8. Higher or lower than an 8. What do you guys think? Higher or lower? Oh god. Oh god. You guys can't see my legs, but I'm kind of doing a bit of an Irish jig right now. Oh god, I'm so tempted to swap. I am so tempted to swap. Because, okay, have I already swapped? I don't think I have. No, I was about to. Let's just swap the 8. I'm only young once. Let's just swap the 8. I am only young once. 8, 4. Yes, I'm Joker, higher and lowest card, but shit, I've used both Jokers in one round. Anyway, so I wanted to say higher than a Joker. It is a king. It is a king. Oh, him. Oh, okay, so that means I get to read Julia and the Shark, which means I won 3 rounds out of 4, and I'm on cloud 9 right now. My TBR is looking pretty small right now, though, actually. Should I play another round? Should I play another cheeky little round? Oh, play another round, I'll fucking end you. Oh. Ow, bitch. I'm playing another round. We have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I forgot I had this. It literally just came. It was a pre-order. I totally forgot I pre-ordered it, but I really want to read Malibu Rising. It would be perfect to read it in June as well. So this one I think follows the kids of a singer, like a really famous singer, and there's a house party and something goes wrong at this house party, I think. Set in Malibu in 1983. It's Taylor Jenkins Reid. I loved Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Didn't really like Daisy Jones and the Six, but I have high hopes for this one. It'll be perfect to read it in June, so editing Gav can go fuck himself. And then, oh god, actually I forgot I do need to pull out a book from the bag. So the last time I pull out a book from this bag, please be a good one. The Outsider? What the fuck's The Outsider? I literally have no clue. The Outsider. The Outsider. The Outsider. Ah, fucking Stephen King. Stephen King, I should have fucking known. If I lose, I'll tell you what it's about. So this is the last round. This is the last round. I'm so sorry, editing Gav, for the amounts of stress you have to go through now. Okay. Okay, the first card is a 10. A 10. Okay, it's pretty high. It's pretty high. So I'm going to say lower than a 10. I'm going to say lower than a 10. Oh, yes, it's a 4. Okay, it's a 4. That's fine, it's a 4. Pretty low, so I'm going to say higher than a 4. It is a 5. Ooh, it's a 5. It's a 5. That was close. That was close. Okay, so I'm going to say higher again. I say higher than a 5. It is... Oh, it's the highest and the lowest card, which means I cannot lose this round. Higher, lower, I don't care. I've won. Editing Gav, I bet you're happy now. Excellent, excellent. Look at all of these brilliant books that I'm reading in June. What a really, really eclectic mix, if you ask me. It's a pretty eclectic mix of books. But this is awesome. This is my June TBR. It's very different, actually. There's a lot of different stuff on here, and I'm so super excited and intrigued to read all of them. You know, out of all of these, I think Lost Ones is the one I want to read the least. So since I do a reading vlog every month of the books that I lost to during Your TBR Right, episode 3 of that will consist of Wuthering Heights, Camp, Animal Farm and The Lost Ones, so and that's also a bit of a strange mix right there. I also need to roll 11/22/63 by Stephen King into this month as well, because I totally did not read it in May and I should have done. So maybe that might end up appearing in a vlog too, who knows. That was my June TBR. I really hope you enjoyed. Please give a like if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know how your reading in June is gonna go, if you're partaking in Whateverathon or any other readathon at all. Let me know, I'd love to know myself. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!